Like they're both dirty, and they can be dirty with each other without some black girl being like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Ugh, you don't wash that? Ugh, what's wrong with you? Why you don't clean? Because you notice black men that date black women, they gonna smell good. That haircut gonna be on point. That fucking lotion better be on point. I'm talking about men that actually attract women, that attract black women. They have to be on their shit when it comes to how they dress, how they smell, how they take care of themselves. I don't know why that's considered to be a bad thing for anybody, okay? But for me, it feels like a lot of these black men are nasty and trifling, and they go and get with white girls because white girls are just so excited to be with a black man because daddy doesn't want me to be with a black man. So now I'm cool. I'm a cool mom because I'm with a black guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do feel like a lot of the times white women want to be outside of the status quo of their community, and being with a black man is like being on a fucking roller coaster for them. They love it, but also they fit each other in a way of, sometimes y'all notice those same black men that are with white women, they don't have the same hygiene as black men who date black women.
And to stop washing my hands, I think when I was in college.
Was it college for you?
I don't know. That's what I remember it, because one of my good friends from college also doesn't wash her hands, and it was like how we had that bonding experience. One day I was like, I'm just not gonna wash them. She was like, I'm not either. I don't wash my hands.
I don't really trust people that wash their hands because, well, one, I don't think it does anything to actually wash. It doesn't do anything to actually wash them.
I do wash if I go.
What do you think washing is? If washing your hands with water and soap doesn't do anything, this I can tell that something's wrong with you. Washing your hands absolutely does work. I don't know about y'all, but I would like, if you, and white women probably don't do this because they don't use hair products like that. But if you use hair products, if you use skin products, you'll get a film on your hands. So then you go and wash your hands because you can feel the film on your hands. You wash your hands, the film goes away. Washing your hands does do something. What is she talking about?
Number two.
They didn't used to wash them back in like way back in the day when they didn't have, and you would go to the bathroom out in the outhouse. Nobody washed their hands then, and there was less diseases.
I sometimes, like, when my roommates home, I'll have to like turn the water on because I'm like, I don't want them to think I'm like disgusting.
There were not less diseases. What are you talking about? People were dying from diseases that we take antibiotics for now. This is not true. People, like, there was plagues and shit because white people, no offense, white people, because y'all don't want to clean. There were plagues. And then y'all brought the plagues to other places. Does anybody remember the smallpox blankets that y'all gave the Native Americans that killed most of their population?
I'll like text. I'll like turn the water on and like take a text break.
No,
and be
literally,
like,
I'm like, when you're at work and someone that you know goes into the sun.
Pretending to wash your hands is wild as fuck. Just wash them, bitch.
Oh, you're like, well, I guess I'll fake washing my hands now.
We're always in the bathroom with Kate, and I'm always like,
we also don't shower.
The hand washing. I thought that was going to be like, everyone was going to be like, thank you for speaking your truth, queen. Everyone's like, you're fucking disgusting.
that is gross.
Gross. And I'm like, and I posted a video yesterday. I was like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, you say that I had to delete it. I was like, you're really saying in the comfort of your own home, you wash your hands after you pee? No, you fucking don't. All the comments are like, yeah, I fucking do. I'm like, damn. Yeah. I really thought they were going to be like, yes, queen.
Okay, no. I'm going to admit to y'all that I do not wash my hands every time I pee in my house. No. But in public restrooms, every time I go into a public restroom, I'm washing my hands because I know other people don't wash their hands. I clean this bathroom. I know this bathroom has been wiped down with Clorox wipes. And sometimes after I pee, I do wash my hands. I don't do it every time. I'm not going to lie. Because, like, you know how you get up in the middle of the night and go pee? I'm not washing my hands. I don't want cold water to hit my hands in the middle of the night because I had to pee. Because then it's going to wake me up out of my sleep too much. Like, I don't even turn lights on when I go pee. Like, I know what a bathroom is, nigga. We're in the dark. You go to the bathroom, you pee, you pull your shit up, you go back, and you lay down. All right? But it's not just about washing hands. Y'all don't wash y'all bodies. Y'all don't take showers. Like, they don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also not wiping my coochie with my hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate y'all that wash y'all hands every time. I appreciate y'all that do that. The way my hands dry out, I'm gonna be real with y'all. But am I gonna go wash my hands before I handle anything in my kitchen? Yeah. Am I gonna wash my hands before I roll anything? Yeah. Y'all see me sometimes in my kitchen when I'm cooking. I wash my hands every 5 minutes. Like every 5 minutes, if I touch something, I'm coming back, I'm washing my hands again. If I touch, like when we cooking, all of that shit, absolutely. But if I go and pee, y'all, I promise y'all, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna roll the tissue enough to where no pee is gonna touch my hands. I'm gonna pat myself. I'm gonna throw it in the thing, and I'm gonna pull my pants up, and I'm gonna walk out of the bathroom. And I might be disgusting for that. I'm sorry. But number 2, I'm washing my hands. Public bathrooms, I'm washing my hands. If I'm going in my kitchen and touching anything, I'm washing my hands. I'm just saying, y'all. It is what it is.
Like, I think about like, do my roommates see that? Does she think I'm just
Don't you
making
think everyone
germs
thinks you're
everywhere?
gross
Yeah.
now? It's just
You
like I just
probably
when
are.
I'm peeing, I'm just not washing.
That's one thing we don't like, but
Mhm.
we lost friends over this though, so I
Yeah.
get it.
I made the conscious decision to stop washing my hands. I think when I was in college.
So the conscious decision part is crazy to me. Like, just like indignant about it. Like, I'm not going to wash my hands, and that's just what I'm going to do. I just can't. I just can't. All right, y'all, let's move on. I think I want to cover one more thing, and then we're going to go into the shows. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate y'all. Let's see. Let's talk about this, and then I'll move on to the shows. We gotta save some stuff for a public live, child. All right, so Haley Bailey, okay, was with DDG for Christmas, and you guys, as we talked about earlier and on Twitter, I said that I find something weird about DDG and Haley's relationship, and they were exchanging gifts and making cookies and shit, and this is super cute, right? But the thing that makes it feel weird for me is just a number of things. But her hiding the baby and the pregnancy is one thing. And then also the song he wrote about her, the shit with Ruby Rose, him having to let everybody know how much he spends on her, like just all of those moments, I was just feeling really uncomfortable watching it because it feels like it's projection for our benefit. And I just don't understand a lot of what's going on here. Because because look, she's on Instagram Live. So in one moment, y'all are on live sharing y'all whole fucking life, but you can't be honest with us about the fact that you just had a baby. Why? And I don't care. Like, I don't care, y'all. I don't care what Haley and DDG are doing in their lives, but I'm going to make my commentary on the things that people put on the fucking internet because that's what I do. Don't fall apart. Everybody was pointing out that the way she got up, she looks like somebody that just had a baby. That's what everybody was pointing out. Like, these are some of the comments. No, what's weird is her acting like she not pregnant and acting like she ain't have no baby. She had the baby. I know that. Post-pregnancy, get up anywhere. I ain't even care if she was pregnant or not, but now she playing in our face, and I don't really like that. Why is this grown rich lady committed to hiding her pregnancy baby? She dove had the baby because now all of a sudden she want to show her stomach. That's that body hurting, big pad granny panty movement. Y'all don't think it's weird to be worried about someone else's uterus? I'm not worried about her uterus. I just find it weird that she's trying to hide it from us while simultaneously showing it to us. That's what I find weird. And I just wonder why. Is it for Disney? Do we think it's for Disney? Also, okay, hold up. I want to go to this post because everybody was enjoying Crimmer. Everybody was enjoying Crimmer. and they were enjoying Crema too. And I feel like a lot of people, and this was something for me. So I think it's great when people get the gifts that they want and they get to really enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I do. But at the same time, we spent 500K on Christmas. Like y'all are celebrities. I don't know. I think it's weird to always be telling people how much you spend. And I don't really care that this is something that DDG does all the time. I still think it's weird. I think it's weird that he did it before Halle. I think it's weird that he's doing it now. I think it's weird that he's doing that for clickbait. I do. I do think it's weird to let us know how much you pay for everything. Because I just think that's weird. That's how I grew up, thinking that, if you really have money, you don't always put it on Front Street like that. You don't let everybody know how much money that you make or sell or that you buy for shit all the time. Like, if you want to, great. But to make it like a habit of doing it, that's just kind of weird for me. And when I was watching this video, I just kind of felt like she was really trying to make sure she was showing so much appreciation. And I also kind of feel like, it's shit that she could have bought herself. So the way she was acting, it was just kind of like, I guess, they're push gifts, though, is what people were saying. Like, look what I got her, Tiffany.
Oh my god.
That's still
I love me some
one.
Tiffany's. Come on. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Watch the video.
Now, y'all ain't gonna lie, getting her to lock. When I saw that shit, I was like, getting her a lock. And y'all, listen, if I had seen this with any other couple, like the lock and key thing, like giving her the lock and you having the key, that's another, like, I'm sorry, y'all. That felt weird.
This is actually
I'm sure it's not to other people. I'm sure I'm putting 20 on 10. I'm sure I'm over exaggerating the situation. I'm sure. Okay. It's sweet.
Are you serious?
Y'all Google it if y'all want to know how much
This
it is.
is the one we tried on just to play and just to pretend.
Right, because the girl that just did a Disney movie needs to just play about getting jewelry from Tiffany's.
Fall apart.
She stood up in a motherly way. The way y'all dissect these celebrity relationship and their kids is sick. Look what y'all do to Krishan baby. Oh, okay. It's our fault that people are saying shit about Krishan's baby. Not the fact that Krishan was out there not knowing how to hold a baby's head. Not because her and Blueface are always screaming and hollering over that baby's fucking head all the time. Really? It's the public's fault? I guess, girl. I guess it's everybody else's fault except for the people that continuously put all of their fucking life and their business on Front Street for everybody to watch and to dissect. I guess it's just our fault. I guess. All right, girl. Let me see what. Listen, it all feels weird. Haley's an asshole and loves that she can be herself with an even that. Yes, this I agree. I agree. Like, I don't think she's some victim. It just all feels weird. That's all. And the displays feel weird. That's just me. And I'm just commenting on what I'm seeing from them as a couple, especially with her hiding the pregnancy and the baby, even though we kind of like all know this is happening. Like, the playing in everybody's face thing is what I find a little weird. I don't care at the end of the day. It does not do anything for me whether she admits that she's pregnant or not. Just observations. I hate Halle felt she had to hide her reality from the world. Me too. An even bigger asshole. Yes, she irks me too. Tamar Jr. can go away with this. Their relationship is so weird. That's cute. Maybe she didn't want the same heat Cardi got when she was pregnant with Culture. But she was still going out, and I feel like it just, to me, it felt like I'm not really trying to hide that I'm pregnant, but I'm trying to hide that I'm pregnant. You're not hiding it well enough. The bracelet is cute, leash and collar vibe. Yeah, that's what it was giving to me. It's giving, I mean, y'all cute or whatever energy. The folks was all in Cardi comments. I'm like, so these folks can't be cordial and let their babies open their gifts. They ain't gotta be together. I ain't see no problem with that. I ain't see no problem with that. I'm with Cardi and them. You know, they are not divorced yet. They still have kids. Of course, they were gonna be together for Christmas. Now she stood up in a motherly way. She pregnant looking it. They don't. Why don't we even see him with her family at gatherings? I don't know. I don't follow him like that, so I don't know. Didn't Blueface talk about his own baby? He did say that the baby wasn't his. Krishan probably held her Cabbage Patch Kids dolls better than her baby. Weird because they are giving unnecessary details about prices, but got mad when people had issues regarding seeing baby bump photos. That's another thing. Like, you can overshare in one respect. And that's my point that I was making. My point that I was making was that they're oversharing with showing us the relationship. They're oversharing with telling us how much money they make. But then you don't want to even admit to the public that y'all had a baby. That seems weird. I don't know what's going on, but I wish I knew. And that's just because I'm nosy. I am nosy. I am. I'll admit it. I don't give a fuck. But I feel like everybody on social media, in the comments, engaging with these posts, watching YouTubers talk about blog topics are nosy too. So if you're here talking to me, you're talking about yourself. Okay, just because you feel like this is a beautiful picture and it's a great thing and you don't feel nothing weird or negative about it does not mean we're doing something different by looking at these people's lives and giving an opinion on it. I don't know. I'm needing to see a child before I judge if she had a baby or not. Okay, we all nosy, Bondy, so it's okay. Child, I be wondering what's going on with her family. I be wondering what's going on with her family because at a time people were acting like that, you know, she and her sister were estranged. So I don't know. I don't know, girl. Looks like Simone and her husband, Mr. Biles, were together. Okay, all hugged up, kissing in matching pajamas. Okay, y'all look like y'all had a nice time. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, cute little light blue Christmas tree. Okay. Listen, y'all, I am not mad at the people, but girl, if it went viral, we gonna talk about it. Y'all can be mad all y'all want to, cause I don't really care like that. All right. So, I think when I do my public live, we'll talk about TD Jakes. We'll talk about his public addressing, but not addressing of the speculations. Child, I just don't understand why people think that they know TD Jakes. Now, see, when we talk about, you know, these relationships that y'all want to make seem like they're fantasies and, you know, Disney princess stories, when we talk about these relationships, y'all want us to stop paying attention to people. Okay, y'all want us to leave, you know. Girl, I'm gonna let it go. But I just don't understand standing behind TD Jakes because somebody was like, we don't know these people. And I'm like, exactly. So why y'all defending people y'all don't know? We don't know these people, right? We can't talk about Chloe and DDG. We can't talk about Simone and Mr. Biles because we don't know these people. But everybody can talk about TD Jakes. Fine, we'll talk about it. I'll talk about it again with everybody else then. Let's talk about TD Jakes then.
Some of you logged in or come in out of concern. Some of you come in to hear what I'm going to say. All of you who expect me to address a lie, you can log off. I will not use this sacred day and this sacred pulpit to address a lie when I have a chance to preach a truth. I will stand straight up, head up, back straight, and preach the unadulterated, infallible word of God. Because that is what the pulpit is for. But there will be a time.
So if you're going to call something a lie, isn't that in fact commenting on said lie?
So you can stop dragging people and arguing with people and fighting and just log off. All you do is just hit the button.
Just log off. Just log off. Stop paying attention. Stop reading these stories. Just log off. I'm so grateful for what I know about God. Join us this morning for an amazing production, a sure word from God for his people. Merry Christmas Eve. Okay, yes. Recent claims circulating on pockets of social media about Bishop T.D. Jakes are unequivocally false and baseless. Jordan A. Horror, Executive Director of Public Relations and Communications for the T.D. Jakes Group, T.D. Jakes Ministries in the Potter House, told the Christian Post in an exclusive statement Tuesday. What has always been true, in the words of the late Pastor Charles H. Spurgeon, if you want the truth to go around the world, you must hire an express train to pull it. But if you want a lie to go around the world, it will fly. It is like a light as a feather, and a breath will carry it. Horror said it was disheartening to witness the proliferation of numerous deepfake photos and the distortion of words through false sensationalization, representations, and encapsulating purported statements to falsely speculate and attack others, including Bishop Jakes. There is much more important work to be done to create a better world. The Bible teaches us the importance of compassion and care for others, especially those who may be marginalized or in need. Chairman Jakes, undeterred by false, perverse, ignorant, and conspiratorial speculations, will persevere in his continued dedication to create meaningful change for millions around the globe, guided by the timeless principles of compassion, service, and ministry. Okay, yeah, sure, TD Jakes. Let me just say this, though. At the end of the day, TD Jakes is but a man. He is also the pastor for the likes of Diddy and Tyler Perry, who are also being speculated about, sued, and such things. And I just kind of feel like for a man to be a pastor to celebrities, for a man to say he has all this discernment and be the pastor for somebody like Diddy, that's problematic for me, because I feel like Diddy did what Cassie said he did. I feel like Diddy has been abusive and has been problematic in the way he's dealt with women. And for this man to be so, saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, and touched by the hand of God to give his message out to the peoples, why would he not have the discernment in order to recognize that Diddy was a perverse character himself? See, a lot of people don't think like that. A lot of people don't think that if you are a preacher and a pastor, then you should have discernment about perverse, evil people being around you. And that if you are around evil and perverse people, you might also be evil and perverse. That's how I feel. I feel like preachers that are around certain celebrities, you're around those people because you're involved in what they're involved in. You enjoy whatever it is that they enjoy. And I also have never trusted mega church leaders. I'm sorry. I just don't. I know what tax write-offs are. I know the mechanism, and I also don't like his teachings. A lot of TD Jakes has been posted on social media throughout the years about the way he thinks about women, about the way he thinks about relationships. I don't feel like it's good for women. I think it teaches women to always be looking for some man to come and save her. And so that she is always in a position to be thirsty and to be running behind some damn man who just wants to take advantage of her for what she is willing to do for his admiration and love. So yeah, I feel like there is an issue when people want to ignore the fact that if a man is truly of God, his discernment should lead him. And if he has discernment, then he would not be around people who we know are deviants, perverse at that. So in order for you to be friends, in order for you to be in the close knit circle with such people, it would be odd for me for you not to be like them in some respect when you are in their circle. Also, to see a man go into convulsions and shit on a pulpit because a man gives them $1 million when you already have $1 million. By the time Tyler Perry comes to his mega church to give him $1 million on a pulpit, TD Jakes is already a millionaire. Why are you responding to worldly goods in such a way as if it is God? They act against what they preach to people. They have a different set of rules for themselves than the rules that they set for the people that they administer this word to. And that is what I noticed. And so it is sad to me when people feel the need to defend this man here as if he is not just a man. He is just a man, which means he very much could be guilty of whatever it is they said he did. He could be a cheater. There is nothing wrong with being a gay man. There is nothing wrong with liking sex parties as long as everybody is consenting to the sex parties. There's nothing wrong with it. The problem comes in when you are a married man and you promote homophobia and you promote monogamy, and then you act in opposition of that when nobody is looking, which is one of my biggest issues with religion as a whole, is that the people that speak this shit to you act as if they're not living the lives that everybody else is living, as if Bishop John Gray wasn't cheating on his wife while simultaneously being seen as some man of God that should be revered. Also, what happened to that baby his daughter stole, allegedly? There have been many things said about the Potter house and TD Jakes family, and this is the first thing y'all decide to really give credence to? Sounds like T.I. wrote that statement with such prestigious fortitude. No comment would have been staying silent. Too many words is giving magician, don't pull the coin out my ear. Preachers should not be treated like they are celebrities. Nobody should be treated the way they treat celebrities. Making it seem as if a person can't possibly be guilty of the things they're being accused of simply because you like them or you like the way they preach or the way they sing or the way they rap. It's all the level of access. Speak on it, Bondy. And listen, that's what everybody fails to understand about a lot of this. This is just about the level of access that they're at and how they are still merely human. Yeah, mega churches are weird to me. So was his statement issued on his page or the church's page? Let me see. I'm not sure.
According to
I'm not sure. This right here was on his page. Let me go to his page and see. Let's go to TD Jakes. Okay, so I don't see this statement. Child, him always standing in front of that church with his hands folded like that. Hilarity. So it might have been put on the church page and not his page, because I don't see this on his page. And maybe it was just a release that was sent out to people because I don't see it. But either way, girl, let me play this one last thing for y'all. Shout out to Jasmine Garden. That's my girl. I love her. Okay, I'm gonna play this and then we're gonna move on to the shows. We're not gonna be there long though, y'all, because it wasn't even a lot that happened. So we're gonna keep it high level. But let's go ahead and play this last video for y'all regarding TD Jakes.
Jakes being allegedly a power bottom does not surprise me. Y'all being shocked by it does. Do y'all not remember this album?
And the word said, husbands, love your wives as Christ had loved the church and gave himself for it. Now there's a real lover. You see, my friend, a good lover is more than hips, lips, and fingertips. It is.
I'm snip like a Barbie, hips, lips, action. Come on.
I cannot be convinced that Brother Sky Daddy told this man to create an album to help husband and wife have sex.
I'm gonna tell you, I listened to some of this album, and listen, it's got some good tracks on it, girl. It's got some good R&B production, but the words are problematic. I love Jasmine for this because I didn't even know about this album. Y'all can go and look it up on YouTube. This album that he wrote is supposed to promote sex between married couples. I think it's weird. But what bothers me most is the idea that it sounds like talking someone through something they don't want to do. Either the woman doesn't want to have sex with the man, or the man doesn't want to have sex with the woman. And now TD Jakes has to talk us through this. That's weird to me. If you are in a relationship and TD Jakes has to talk you through sex, y'all don't need to be together. Jasmine said it, hang it up, divorce. My point remains that if somebody can make an album like that and put God on it, you don't know what the fuck they nasty asses is capable of. Stop defending people you don't fucking know. That's how I feel. Okay. Now we're gonna take a quick break, y'all, and we're gonna we're gonna try to get through love. I didn't mean to talk this long, but child, that's all right. It's what was on my heart. It's 200 of y'all in here. I appreciate y'all for being here. Shout out to my members. I'm gonna take a quick break and we're gonna get into Love and Marriage Huntsville and Bell Collective. Okay.